Bonjour les élèves, bonjour tout le monde. Comment ça va? Ça va très bien. Good morning, students. Good morning, class. How are you today? Thank you. So you say, ça va très bien, merci. In today's lesson, we shall have a look at verbs in tenses, in two tenses. We have le présent simple et l'imparfait. The present, the simple present, and the simple past. So we are going to have a look at how they are being conjugated, verbs in present tense and also in past tense, especially verbs that end in ER, like manger, danser, chanter, tous les verbs. Now let's have a look at this table here. On the left, you see present simple. On the right, you see imperfect. We are having a lesson, and kindly take your book, go to page 96 of this very book, French Literacy and Numeracy Skills, KG2. That's what we are using for our studies. So parents that do not have copies for the award should call 0243 239497 and grab your copy now, or visit www.whatischooloflanguages.com. You can get your copy online as well. If you need more videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel, What is School of Languages? What is School of Languages? Let's come to today's lesson. We are going to practice this one in reading and look at the composition or the component of a verb in the present and that of the past. So let's have a look at the verbs here. Let's have a look at the verbs here and we'll understand how to go about it. Currently, I am going to read it for you so that you can practice it more. So let's quickly read the verbs in their tenses so that you may know how to read them when you meet such a verb. Let's go. Danse. Say, je danse. Je danse. Mange. Je mange. Je mange. Reste. Je reste. Je reste. Traite. Je traite. Je traite. Marche. Je marche. Marche. Je marche. Aide. Jette. Jette, attrape, j'attrape, j'attrape. Imparfait, perfect, imperfect, or passé, past tense. Let's have a look at it this way. Je dansais, je dansais, je mangeais, je parlais, je restais, je traitais, je marchais, j'aidais, j'attrapais. This is what you have for the past tense of the verbs that you see in the table. So it means that if the verb ends in ER, in the present, kindly remove the ER as you are conjugating by yourself by saying je, I. You are talking about yourself. This is what we just did here. You didn't bring all the personal pronoun. It is only the je, the I, that you brought to conjugate these verbs. They are different verbs. Now, when we come to the imparfait, that is the past tense, what we did, we took away the ER that ends the verb, and we added the AIS, when you want to talk for yourself by saying je, I. Je dansais, I danced. Je mangeais, I ate. Je parlais, I talked or spoke. Je restais, I stayed. Je traitais, I treated. Je marchais, I walked. J'aidais, I helped. And j'attrapais, I caught. So let's read the verbs again. Je danse, that is the present. Je mange, je parle, je reste, je traite, je marche, jette, j'attrape, je dansais, je mangeais, je parlais, je restais, je traitais, je marchais, j'aidais, j'attrapais. With the verbs aide and attrape. There, I didn't say je aide because at the end of the je, there's a vowel. And aide also begins with a, which is a vowel. So the vowel of the je should be taken away and join the je apostrophe with the verb. That's why I said jette or jette. Now attrape is the same. You understand that je, personal pronoun je, ends with je, and attrape begins with the vowel a. And we have two vowels closed. So the two vowels that are closed cannot remain there. So you cannot say je and attrape. So the rule says that we need to take the out and bring apostrophe. So it will be j'attrape as one word. Have you seen it? J'attrape, j'aidais, j'abandonnais. When the verb begins with a vowel, with a je, the will be taken away. That's the only personal pronoun that is so. But the rest of the personal pronoun, we don't apply that rule. So pay attention. Next time when we meet a verb like aide and attrape or aider and attraper, when you are conjugating present simple or past or any of the tenses, using the first personal pronoun je, make sure that you take the out away, you bring apostrophe, and you add to the verb, and you read it in one word. Instead of saying je and aide, you say jette. I hope you understand. Great. If you do not understand, I told you this is an interactive platform. We have made things available in such a way that you can interact, ask questions. Below this table or below this lesson video, you will see that there's a space provided for learners to ask questions. So you can kindly ask your question there. All right, let's go to the next activity. Here we have sentences and you are asked to use the verb in the brackets and conjugate in the tense that is against the verb. When you take the first sentence, for example, you say je le bois. And in brackets, you can see that we have the verb couper. That is the verb. And the one you see that follows after the comma is the tense in which we are supposed to conjugate the verb. So we have provided a verb for you and asked you to conjugate it in the following tense. I hope you understand. Great. Let's go to the second sentence. It's the same. All the verbs are in the first position and there's a comma. After comma, we have the tense there. You go to the third one. Fourth, fifth, sixth, seven, that's seven. Now, let's go and have a look at the, how do you call it? The first sentence. You see je and le bois. In the bracket, you see couper and imparfait. So here we are going to conjugate the verb couper in imparfait. That is past tense. And we are taught that we take the ER that ends couper, we take the ER that ends couper out. And we will kindly bring, when you take the ER, this one here, the underlying one, you take it out. And when you take it out, then you add the A like this, I and S. You add it. So this one will be taken away. Sorry, the drawing is not all that clear, but you understand. This one should be taken away and you add the AIS to the verb. So instead of saying couper, it will be couper because this one sounds couper. Okay, all right. So therefore, let's go and have a look at the conjugation of this verb. How are you going to say it? Now, you say, je coupais le bois. Je coupais le bois. I cut the wood. Bois is wood. I cut. Some will say cut. I'll cut or cut the wood. So that's the past of to cut that you see. And couper is the past. Couper is the past of couper. So you say, je coupais le bois. In the previous activity or lesson, I told you that we are only dealing with the first personal pronoun, which is je. And here you can see it. From the first sentence, the second, the third, to the seventh, you see that the personal pronoun there throughout is je. So we are only conjugating the verbs in their tenses with the first personal pronoun. The tu, the il, the elle, the nous, the vous, the il, the elle plural do not come in here. So please note that. That's why we say the ending remains the same. Okay. All right. Let's go to the second one. The verb is donner. They say the verb is donner. The verb is donner. So we are conjugating donner in the. So you see that the verb couper is in brackets and we put the couper. Now we go to the second one. We say j'ai de l'argent aux enfants. The verb in bracket is donner, but they say present. So if it is present, in the present tense, we also mentioned that in the present tense, you need to remove only the R and the verb will remain like that for the present. So the verb donner becomes je donne, je donne. Do you see the ending? The first one ends with A-I-S. But this one ends in E. That is the present. Now let's go to the verb, the third sentence. The verb is chanter in brackets, but they said it should supposed to be in present. So we apply the same rule for the second sentence to this one. You say je chante, je chante. I hope you understand. You can see the difference. For you to understand better, let's go to the number 4. The number 4, they say terminer, that is finish or end. Terminer here, the tense of this verb is supposed to be the same like the first one. And the rule says that take away the ER and add AIS. Therefore, it becomes terminer, je terminer, je terminer. Now let's go to the 5. They say je la télévision, and the verb is regarder, means watch. I watch TV, that is past. So regarder will be in the past, that is regarder. So you add AIS after taking away the ER. Now, the 6th, the verb is déposer in the bracket. The verb is déposer. So if the verb is déposer, you are to conjugate it in present, And the present here is the same as the second and the third sentence. So you take away only the R and it remains je dépose, je dépose. Let's go to the last one, number 7. The verb, can we read, is préparer, préparer. And they are asking you to put it in past tense, which is imparfait. Therefore, the rule says you have to take the ER and add the AIS since it is je, first personal pronoun. So it will be préparer. So it will be préparer, je préparais, je préparais. Du riz dans la cuisine. Je préparais du riz dans la cuisine. I cook rice in the kitchen. Or I was cooking rice in the kitchen. Let's read the sentences as they are not complete. 1. Je coupais le bois. I cut the wood. Or I was cutting the wood. That is the first one. The second one, je donne de l'argent aux enfants. I give money to the children. That is present. The third, je chante fort. Present. I sing loud. The 4. Je terminais vite. I finished fast. I finished fast. The 5th. Je regardais la télévision. I watched the television. I watched television. 6. Je dépose café sur la table. I put coffee on the table. 7. Je déposais du riz dans la cuisine. I put rice in the kitchen. So this is the end of the activity, especially of this lesson, the present and the past, le présent et l'imparfait. If you have any issue, that's why I said you go to the frequently asked question on there's a platform. It is a platform, complete platform for interaction. It doesn't mean you've gotten the tutorials and that's all. You still have time to answer your question. Kindly, if you have, go down there, ask your question, it come and then you address it. That's all. Thank you very much for now. Et au revoir, à la prochaine. Please, next lesson, you shouldn't miss. We are going to creative writing. Creative writing. We are going to the creative writing. How do you do writing? We are going to teach you that. So please don't go anywhere. Thank you very much. Au revoir. À la prochaine.